We are so back! Heck yeah. No meat hook, just pure super shotgun. Yeah! Let's frickin' go! Oh, there was actually someone on that. Captain America, eat your heart out! First off, clap it up, because this isn't just a teaser. No, it's an official trailer. Medieval Doom Era, a prequel to Doom 2016 and Eternal. Very, very interesting. I'm interested in seeing how the narrative's gonna play, because we've already seen what happened in Eternal from the kings, from King Novik, from the priests, from Samuel, Sammer, Vega, just like, I'm interested in seeing how the narrative in Doom, the Dark Ages is going to play dividends to what we already know from 2016 and Eternal. It didn't make sense to give Doom Guy a shield as as a defense tactic, but make the chainsaw the shield. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. There's a whole bunch of new weapons that, from this trailer alone, we have an assault rifle that grinds enemy skulls into bullets. What? Doom Guy's got some sort of flail or like some sort of mace at his disposal, and like a nail gun that I saw that pierced one enemy into like a spike wall. Not only that, I think we're going to be able to use the shield as a defense mechanism, or not even as a defense mechanism, but as an actual weapon. You guys saw in the trailer how he flung his shield and then it ricocheted right back into his hand? Oh, you can already imagine the upgrades we're going to get for that. I'm interested in seeing how resource management's going to play in this game, or if it's going to have any dividends in it at all, and if we're going to be able to capitalize on that, because 2016 you had a boatload of ammo to blow. And then when you chainsaw somebody, you got even more ammo, and potentially BFG ammo. And Eternal, they dumbed back on it so that you would actually have to actually manage your resources properly. I mean, obviously they gave you an extra pip after 30 seconds, but still, they gave you a smaller ammo pool to work with your enemies, so that way you'd have to actually manage your ammo accordingly. So I'm interested in seeing if they're going to go with that similar tactic in the Dark Ages, or if we're going to get something completely different. Speaking of something completely different, we have a new parry system. You guys saw how that H-Knight came down, but Doom Guy used his shield as almost like a block or a parry, and then he was dazed, faltered, with like a little reticle around his head, and then Doom Guy shot him. We have a new parry. We have a parry ability now. A parry ability in a Doom game, that's something completely new. And I'm interested in seeing how that's going to play dividends in the gameplay as well. New melee combat along with the flail, the shield. We're probably going to chain up a whole bunch of different combos just from that alone. And imagine the glory kills. Eternal doubled up on their glory kills. I'm interested in seeing what the glory kills in this game is going to look like. not only that, how the quantity is gonna look like and the quality. Because you're able to do glory kills from the front, from the side, just from looking at someone's foot, from behind in the neck to the knee. Oh, brother. We got a glimpse of an Arachnotron. The Mancubus is confirmed. The Revenant is confirmed. There was another enemy in that little swamp area. I'm not entirely sure who that was, but H-Knight's confirmed. Arachnotron's confirmed, and then that big dude when Doom Guy had his little flail. I think that's the Gladiator or a Baron, because I have it in my notes here, new enemies - old enemies brought back. So like I put like the Doom Hunter before he was weaponized, the Gladiator, because I don't know if you guys noticed this. In Eternal, you fight the Gladiator, the original H-Knight from classic Doom 2. The last of its kind, by the way. So I'm interested in seeing if the Gladiator is going to play another boss in this game, or if its software is going to jump the gun or shoot the bullet and make the Gladiator a new super heavy in the game. That's gonna be freaking insane. Or even if it's just a Baron, I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine with that. Give him a bunch of armor, give him a sword. I don't care. They're still gonna fall. But dude, a freaking mech, not just a mech, the freaking mech, the freaking mech that has been sitting in the Fortress of Doom for only Doomslayer knows how. How long? How long? It's only the front torso. From the head to the torso. That's all it is. It has been sitting in the Fortress of Doom towards the Repertorium for however long. And I was like, tell me we get to control that in the game. Maybe not. Maybe not in Eternal. We are gonna probably get something similar to the original idea for the Doomslayer and Davoth in Tag 2. Its software originally planned for us to be in the mech suit and for Davoth to be riding on a dragon toward the third ending, toward like the third phase of the fight in Tag 2. We were supposed to be in a mech and Davoth was supposed to be riding on a dragon, and the fight would continue that way. But again, the fight that we got was the fight we got because of the pandemic and COVID. But hey, it just means that, hey, that was just DLC. This is gonna be in the fully budgeted game, and I can only imagine what the DLC is gonna look like. A freaking dragon? A freaking dragon? Because again, I never paid any attention to this in Tag. Like, a dragon just came down out of nowhere, and Doomslayer is just able to hop on the saddle and just ride it straight towards the World Spear. It makes sense now. It makes sense that he knows how to ride a dragon because he had a dragon before. And from what I noticed, the landscaping in this game is just wow. It's gigantic, dude. It almost looks like, it almost looks like a grittier version of Doom, kind of like Doom 2016. Just from this trailer alone, it almost looks like a grittier, more gory, violent version. Which, to me, if you were able to take 2016 and then go from Eternal and make it better, and you're able, just from this trailer alone, you're able to make a trailer for your next potential Doom game already better than Eternal. I didn't even think that Doom would be something I'd be interested in, and then I started playing it. I saw gameplay first from Markiplier, and then I played the game for myself, and man, this is without a shadow of a doubt the best first-person shooter in the entire genre of first-person shooters, or a boomer shooter if you want to classify it that way. Hey, at least this game don't have skill-based matchmaking. Community creations, a multiplayer mode, a horde mode. Only time will tell. If there is one thing I want out of this game, it's to bring back snap maps. customized levels from each Slayer around the world and posted on their community creations page for all the Slayers around the world to enjoy. 2016 had it. I was surprised Eternal didn't have it. This game, that's like the one thing on the wish list. Bring back snap maps. This game looks exciting. I'm excited to play it when it comes out, if it's in God's will. And speaking of, before I send you guys off, Psalm 6, 6-9. I am weary with my groaning. All the night make I my bed to swim. I water my couch with my tears. Mine eye is consumed because of grief. It waxeth old because of all mine enemies. Depart from me, all ye workers of iniquity, for the Lord hath heard the voice of my weeping. The Lord hath heard my supplication. The Lord will receive my prayer. God knows every sorrow you have, every thought you have, good or bad, doesn't matter. He knows more about you than you know about yourself. But if there's one thing that's constant, is that he knows our pain. He knows what that feels like. I want to let you know right now, whatever you're going through, good, bad, if you're having a hard time, going through some hardships, God sees that. Your pain, he sees your pain. Those lonely nights where you're crying yourself to sleep, your eyes are consumed by grief, sadness, depression, whatever that hardship might look like. God sees that. And it said, depart from me, all ye workers of iniquity, for the Lord hath heard my weeping. Your pain doesn't go unnoticed by him. It even says further down the line in Psalms, I think 56, where it says that every tear shed he keeps in his bottle. Every tear that is shed from our eyes does not go unnoticed by him. God sees your pain. God knows your pain. And he wants to be there to help you and comfort you and reassure you that everything is going together for your good. Everything is going to be okay because God is in control. You can worry about everything else that is in your center of control. Everything else that is out of your control, God is in control of. Keep that in mind. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel with post notifications turned on so you know when the next video goes live. And if you want to keep watching the videos, you can click on this one right here. I'll see you guys later in the next video.